No one anticipated the system would fail. Not for something like this. Not for her. Inside Gatorade's digital command center, everything appeared routine just moments before the launch. Engineers kept watch over the displays. Marketing teams observed the countdown. Leadership waited patiently, anticipating a solid response, but well within their forecasts. After all, they had executed campaigns before. They had partnered with top-tier athletes before. They had witnessed demand surges before, but they had never witnessed this. The instant Caitlin Clark's personalized bottle became available, something extraordinary occurred. Web traffic exploded immediately, not steadily, not according to plan. It skyrocketed. Tens of thousands of visitors overwhelmed the site in moments. Purchase attempts accumulated faster than the infrastructure could manage. Systems built to withstand enormous demand suddenly buckled under the strain. Then came the instant no one saw coming. 20 seconds and inventory was gone. Entirely depleted. Engineers sat stunned at their monitors. Executives fell silent. Because this wasn't meant to happen so quickly. And in that precise moment, the reality became undeniable. Caitlin Clark wasn't simply popular. She possessed real influence. But the real narrative didn't begin with Gatorade. It started months earlier, when the initial indicators emerged that something about Caitlin Clark was exceptional. At the start, it was understated. Her game highlights circulated faster than others. Her plays drew more interaction. Her identity surfaced in discussions reaching beyond the typical fanbase. Then it escalated. Stadium attendance climbed whenever she competed. Ticket costs rose. Supporters didn't just come for the game. They came to see her specifically. Individually.
V, man, hold on. Y'all getting a lot of free promo over here. Caitlin Clark, Tyrese Halliburton going viral with this new Gatorade content, man. This is everywhere at this point. I see it being posted pretty much everywhere. And hopefully we can get to some actual Caitlin Clark hoop footage in the very near future if a CBA deal gets done. Let's take a look at this here. All right, man. So we got new Caitlin Clark Gatorade content coming up, man. Oh, these are fire. You see these shoes? These are fire. These are fire. Those are super fire. So we have that. And now I want to get into some things that Rachel Demita said. I think she was spot on with quite a few things here in regards to this whole WNBA.
And that fundamental shift changed everything. When supporters align with a person, rather than an organization, power transfers. It slips from the institution and settles with the athlete. Corporations noticed it immediately. Nike recognized it first because Nike doesn't commit based on stats alone. They commit based on momentum. They commit based on cultural influence. And Caitlin Clark possessed it. Not constructed, not artificial, but genuine. Each time she stepped onto the court, eyes followed. Each time she competed, discussions deepened. Each time she moved, crowds responded. It wasn't merely enthusiasm, it was unstoppable energy. And energy in athletics is the most formidable force possible because once it gains traction, it becomes self-perpetuating. It expands beyond anyone's ability to contain it.
The website, it had this and it scrolled down, it was like sold out. They literally made it almost like Nike sneakers. Like, I've never seen anything like that before. A damn water bottle. A damn water bottle crashed the fucking site. Like, it's going to sell out in seconds. There are 2,200 Caitlin Clark fans that will spend $20 on anything that says the word Caitlin Clark on it. Like, I know myself. Like, this is as somebody that, like, sold quite a bit of merch. I absolutely sold quite a bit of merchandise with around this, and it was great. You know, before anything was Caitlin Clark logo related, and people were searching for things. Man, I made a bit of money from merch. That being said, I stand by this. I still feel like I did make kind of cool merch.
It spreads beyond limits. Even NBA players took notice. Tyrese Halliburton didn't react like a casual observer. He reacted like someone witnessing something real. NBA players understand influence. They live inside it. They recognize the signs, and they saw what everyone else was beginning to see. Caitlin Clark wasn't following the usual path. She was accelerating past it. Faster than expected. Faster than anyone could predict or control. Brands adjusted quickly because brands don't chase hype. They chase attention, connection, relevance. Caitlin Clark delivered all three. Her impact wasn't limited to the court. It reached into culture, conversation, and identity. Fans didn't just support her game. They supported what she represented: possibility, change, progress. The Gatorade launch became the moment that revealed everything. It wasn't designed to break records or crash systems. It was just supposed to exist. But fans turned it into something more. They waited. They watched. They prepared. And when the release finally happened, they acted instantly. Not because they needed a bottle, but because they wanted connection. Connection to her. Connection to the moment. Connection to history unfolding in real time. 20 seconds. That's all it took. Inside Gatorade, the data was clear. This wasn't normal. This was influence at the highest level. The kind that shifts strategy, perception, and power. Because in sports, power follows attention. And attention was now following Caitlin Clark. Not by accident. Not by force. But earned, naturally, inevitably. The sports world responded. Media coverage exploded. Analysts debated the meaning. Fans amplified the moment everywhere. Because moments like this confirm something deeper. They confirm belief. Belief that something new is happening. Belief that the future is arriving faster than we thought. NBA players kept acknowledging her. Not with formal statements, but with respect. And respect can't be faked.
That I have seen in years, and shout out to all of you guys who came and hung out on the live stream. That was so much fun, but there was some WNBA stuff that was going on over the past few days. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, covering the WNBA as of late has become more like a chore than it is something enjoyable for me, because we haven't been able to
see, and you know, obviously I enjoy covering women's basketball. I cover the NFL as well. I will say, man, this whole CBA situation has drug on for so long. Rachel Demita is not the only creator that I've heard say this. You know, there's a bunch of creators there's a bunch of people who cover the WNBA who have just been turned off, man. You seen Jason Whitlock say he's done. He walked away. You know, Colin Cowherd, these guys are.
And the kind of cost of living crisis, where it's a weird one, because it's like, it's not, everything's getting more expensive, but it's like people in general aren't looking to spend excess because, you know, the actual cost of living has gone way up. Not most of the time people's money hasn't gone down, it's just the cost of surviving has gone up. So that's when discretionary income goes down. But still, when it comes down to it, we have genuinely got a situation where we know once that shoe releases, holy shit. Once that shoe releases, I'm genuinely
that can only be given.
Like, it's going to be Nike's biggest launch of the year.
That Gatorade moment became symbolic. Not because of what was sold, but because of what it showed. It showed scale. It showed reach. It showed influence that went far beyond the usual limits. Normally, growth takes time. Recognition comes slowly. Evolution happens step by step. But Caitlin Clark wasn't gradual. She was exponential. Each moment pushed the next forward. Every response led to another. Every reaction built on the last, until the momentum became impossible to ignore. Brands saw it. Media saw it. Players saw it. But fans had already seen it long before, because fans always know first. They feel what's real before systems can measure it. They connect before executives analyze it. They create influence before the system is ready for it. And Caitlin Clark had built that connection naturally. Not through ads. Not through hype. But through presence, through performance, through being real. The sold-out bottle wasn't just a product launch. It was proof. Proof that Caitlin Clark had reached a new level. A level where her influence could move markets instantly. A level where her presence could reshape what people expect. A level where her impact could no longer be held back. Because influence like this doesn't stay small. It grows. It changes. It transforms everything around it. The most powerful part was how naturally it all happened. She didn't ask for attention, attention came to her. She didn't force influence, influence followed her. She didn't chase momentum, momentum built around her. And now the whole sports world is watching closely, because moments like these mark turning points. Turning points where the future becomes clear. Turning points where influence can't be denied. Turning points where history begins to shift. Caitlin Clark didn't just crash a website.
Caitlin Clark's name on anything. And to be fair, it's probably why Caitlin Clark is so selective in what she endorses. It probably is. Like, she's not going to endorse absolutely anything. For a big reason of, if she does go and just try to endorse anything, we could be at a stage where it's going to be bought. So if she endorses a shitty product, it might look bad on her, because it's almost like she is a celebrity. The only comparison that I can give is, like, she is a celebrity that has seemingly got
the takeover, the Caitlin Clark takeover for the 2026 WNBA offseason continues, going viral with Indiana Pacer point guard Tyrese Halliburton, as he did a sneaky little pop-up at the Gatorade shoot. We got to get into that. Rachel Demita is making waves. Shout out to Rachel Demita. She's making waves for a video she put out where she basically said covering the WNBA is starting to feel more like a chore than it is being enjoyable. It's making waves, man. We got to get into all of it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification to hype the video for me as well. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Let's start here with the new Caitlin Clark commercial, Gatorade, with Tyrese Halliburton popping up. This was pretty cool to see.
Surprise!
Tyrese!
What's up, y'all? It's Tyrese here to surprise my girl, Caitlin. Gatorade has brought back her favorite flavor, Rainberry, now with lower sugar.
Rainberry, best Gatorade flavor that's ever been invented right here.
Try it and tell me if it tastes the same.
Even better than I remember. It's not even close.
And it's got your face on it. Surprise!
Tyrese!
What's up, y'all? It's Tyrese here to surprise my girl, Caitlin. Gatorade has brought back her favorite flavor, Rainberry, now with lower sugar.
Rainberry, best Gatorade flavor that's ever been invented right here.
Try it and tell me if it tastes the same.
Even better than I remember. It's not even close.
And it's got your face on it.
Hey, Gatorade, man, y'all need to kick some of that over to KTV, man. Hold on, y'all getting a lot of free promo over here. Caitlin Clark, Tyrese Halliburton going viral with this new Gatorade content, man. This is everywhere at this point. I see it being posted pretty much everywhere, and hopefully we can get to some actual Caitlin Clark hoop footage in the very near future if a CBA deal gets done. Let's take a look at this here. All right, man. So we got new Caitlin Clark Gatorade content coming up, man. Oh, these are fire. You see these shoot? These are
she revealed something even bigger. She revealed belief on a massive scale. Belief from fans. Belief from brands. Belief from the entire sports world. And belief is what builds a legacy. Because legacy isn't built through announcements. It's built through response, through real connection, through moments that can't be ignored. And in just 20 seconds, Caitlin Clark created one of those moments. A moment that proved her influence wasn't temporary. It wasn't fragile. It didn't depend on timing or luck. It was real. It was powerful. And it was only getting stronger. Because once the world sees influence like that, everything shifts. Expectations shift. Opportunities shift. The future shifts. And Caitlin Clark was already standing right in the middle of it all. Not waiting for permission. Not waiting for approval. Just moving forward, inevitably, unstoppably, into the heart of the industry.